Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and today I'm starting a new series where I show you what people in Maine, us poor folk, eat on a regular basis. It's a pretty varied and diverse menu, and if you're really lucky, some of this stuff you'll find at diners when you go in, which we call greasy spoons. So let's get started. Okay, on the very top of the list, what a lot of people in Maine eat is macaroni and cheese. Now, that's kind of like I mean, it's almost too holy to touch, so I'm not even going to go there with Kraft macaroni and cheese or even yet Walmart macaroni and cheese. I'm going to step down a notch to an old standby that I had in grammar school, yet again in high school, and yet again when I get out on my own and couldn't afford anything else, and it's called Bologna cup. First thing we have to have is a frying pan fairly hot with some grease in it, and the cheapest bologna you can get your hands on. This is Oscar Mayer beef bologna. I don't know what part of the beef was in it, but I don't think it's ribeye. Okay, let me move the camera in here and we'll get a shot of this. This is fairly simple. You take a slice of bologna and put it right in there in a little bit of grease. And you'll notice that bologna has the unique characteristic that when you cook it like that, if you don't slice it like a iron cross, it will flip up like this, i.e. Bologna cup. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to that. Next, we'll move over here to the plate. Okay, you flop it onto a plate, and that's not real good bologna because it doesn't make a real good cup. Some of the cheaper bologna will cup right up real hard. This is kind of wimpy. And then you put a scoop of, and it must be, absolutely positively must be, instant potato. And there you have it. Bologna cup. Good home-cooked meal from Tinny's ovens. From Tinny's kitchen, sorry, didn't use an oven. That takes care of this segment of the video. And after I eat this, we'll go out and shop and see what I'm doing on the recumbent bike. Now this, if it's properly served, like in a restaurant or something, it's almost a prerequisite that this be served with canned string beans. I don't know why, that's just the way it comes. It's just a really economical meal. If you've ever bought a can of string beans, you know they're not big money. Yep. Bologna cup. Well, I've been working on the recumbent bike all afternoon, and I've changed quite a bit of stuff on it, so I'll finish this up and we'll go out and take a look, see what I've done. Well, today I had all kinds of odds and ends to build out in the shop, so I did that all morning. Then I actually went out and built a fence for, soon I built a fence around the garden. We actually got that done. So then I came in and tackled this project, and I had several problems that I needed to cure. So, I spent about 4 hours of my day just curing problems. This one here, there's a whole lot going on here in one spot. I took the sprocket on the other side and moved it to this side, so that it's chain drive on this side instead of the other side now. Now, I have a transmission here, and this is the drive from the pedals, and then it goes through this transmission and reduces or increases, and this drives the rear wheel. So, I also, because this was a long chain, I put a derailleur on it, which keeps this chain stable and keeps it from jumping off that sprocket. And up here I have also moved the chain from this side over to this side. So this is not doing anything right now. I was going to take it off, but I think I'll leave it on there. It's basically a PTO, power takeoff. I may put a generator on it and charge batteries and turn this electric later, and you know, you never know. But if I want to tap any of the power off of it, I can tap it right there. So I think I'll leave that alone. And I put another shifter up here for the rear auxiliary transmission, and I have a shifter here for the front transmission, this one. But I'm missing one key component to activate this transmission. The little coupling that goes between the end of this cable and this bolt here, which goes up and shifts the 3 gears. So I've got to scrounge up one of those. I had some, but evidently I lost them, so we're on hold there for a while. Now I've had this out on the road and put about 20 miles on it, and I've noticed a couple of things about it. It rolls extremely smooth and easy and low, and it's nice riding, but it's got some really, really junky tires. I bought these off the internet. I'm trying to look to see who they're made by. Yeah, made by High Pressure, I guess. I don't know who they made by. Anyway, they didn't want to put their name on them. Oh, here we go. Kenda, Kenda. But anyway, they were $9 a tire, and they're not round, and they're thicker in some spots than others. And bottom line is, because they're thick in some spots and thin in others, and out of round, is if I let go of the steering at high speed, it'll shimmy. You know, it's just part of the deal. I'll put some decent tires on it, and that'll probably take care of the problem. I'd also like to replace this rear wheel. This was kind of a test wheel. It's a steel wheel, and I'd like to go to an alloy wheel like the front ones. It's extremely heavy, and the alloy wheels are a lot lighter, and I think it would help the acceleration quite a bit, because you can feel that it's quite a bit of work to accelerate with it now. But once you get up there, it's fine. So that's where I am on this, and eventually, when I get all the bugs out of it and feel really confident, I will start building a body of styrofoam and fiberglass. Well, styrofoam, fiberglass, and West System epoxy. So I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, have a really great day. Bye-bye.